Guys, back again with part 9, I think, of this session. December 22nd, 2022. I'm just wrapping up for the night. We're 42nd place out of 65 remaining in this 441k. Last tournament of the night. Had a couple of cashes there. 8 at 8 probably went better than all the others so far, anyway, unless I take this down. I won a few bucks. On 8 at 8 tonight. ACR, I lost like 50. And yeah. Last tournament. I'm breaking even on PokerStars, slightly winning tonight. Or no, I'm up $10 actually. So yeah, normally I play like 7 and 11s, but they didn't really have anything like that on, so I registered this 440. It's very, very soft. It's a very, very soft tournament. I can tell. Like, I've been getting away with murder here. To be honest, I've been just getting away with murder. I shouldn't be in this tournament right now. Probably I should have lost already. In a lot of spots, like in the previous part of the series. There was a mandatory range bet board, and I was an EP with 10s and first big blind, and I checked behind on the bubble with 10s, and he ended up having a set. And he didn't get my whole stack, and we got through the bubble, and now we're like sitting pretty well here. Like average is 29, and we have 20. So I'm pretty happy about that. That was a really good check. I wish the other night, a few nights ago, I got 14th out of like 1,000 players or something like that. And I jammed river with trips, and I shouldn't have. I think in hindsight, I should have probably just checked behind. And I think it would have been like an exceptional check behind. Exceptional. And I would have final tabled that tournament, but I didn't. I value jammed trips. Anyway, you can go check it out. It was like December 18th, I think, or maybe December 19th. All right. Yeah, that hand broke my week. Okay, then. This guy's an 8-4-0, so he hasn't really done much. He bet 1 there. Like, letting us over-realize our equity big time. Pot's 12, we have 16. I'm all in. All the fuck in. Thanks, bud. That's how you do that shit right there. Well, the SPR was like 1. The SPR was like 1 already. If I call the pot, it's going to be like an SPR of like 0.75, and I really don't want to play a spade river or like a jack or an 8 or a 5 or a 9 river. I don't want to play those rivers, so I just jam. Let this guy make a big mistake, right? Which he did. 2.5, call. We just want a big pot versus this guy. We definitely want to flop a set like 2 hands later. Because he might want his money back. And he might do something real stupid to get it, right? So yeah, this guy like the worst blocker in the fucking world too. The ace of spades is like the absolute worst fucking card you could have with your 5. Because like I'm gonna be jamming as a bluff with my nut flush draws. Like, which I have a ton under the gun, but worst blocker ever. Like, I have way more ace-x there than king-x flush draws. 25. To a min. Queen 8. Mixed frequency, I'm going to say. Mixed frequency with ICM considerations. Cutoff hijack low jack. Small blind versus low jack 25. I'm going to check this one out. Check our homework here. 25. Queen 8 suited. Mixed frequency? Pure. Fuck. Jack 8's the mixed frequency. Oh well. Bottom of range. It's not like the end of the world. There's ICM considerations here. Like, he's tighter as well. I think he's tighter than GTO, so. King 8, yeah. Looks like we would have... Fuck that, hey? We would have won a good one there. Okay. Yeah, I should have flatted. But, I don't know. Like, it's all like... I wonder what the EV of their call is there. Let's see. There's low jack open. What's the EV? Plus 0.04. So, no, it's not like I lost a whole shitload of EV there. Plus, he's tighter than GTO, I think. So, he might be good, though, actually. These are, like, good stats. Pretty good stats. So, I think this guy might be good. Like, if there's somebody good at the table, it's probably him. If I were to guess. This guy, I think, might be good, too, but he's card dead, so... He could just be potentially card dead. Yeah, like, this raise size is really good. Well, not really, actually. For over half his stack. I don't know. He's going to take Will out. That sucks. I hope Will has, like, pocket nines right now, and he wins. Please, Will, have pocket nines. I really want this guy to fucking stay in the tournament, man. He's, like, really easy to get money from. He's really feeding us here. Shit. That's not good. I think this guy's reasonable, at least. Like, I don't know if he's well studied, but he's reasonable. So, I think this guy just moved, and we just had previous stats. Am I right? Or have they been here a while, or maybe I'm wrong. They've just been really quiet. I haven't noticed them. They haven't played a hand in a long time. There you go, Zika. Overbet's turn. Oh, this guy. Yeah, he overbet the turn with king, queen, top pair. And then on the river, he went for a half pot bet, which made no sense whatsoever. And we were like 70 effective. Like, it just doesn't add up. Like, why would you short yourself money? Like, any king I have, like king, jack, king 10, king 9, king 8, king 7, I'm going to call fucking 3/4. I realized it was a 9. It was a paired board, paired 9 board, so like 3/4 probably capped with queen queen there with like a 3/4 pot, 85% pot sizing, but check. Queen. Just pot control this. This guy has sevens. He has like a7 off, so he has a good amount of sevens. This guy could potentially have 8-7 and 7-6. He bets 1. Call, I guess. It's a pretty weak ass queen. He's gonna have a lot better queens here. One big blind with that. He's gonna have like a lot of queens, like queen 9, queen 10, queen jack, king queen potentially. Like he might have queen 7 suited, which he probably should have some. I'm not sure at 20 if we have queen 7 there, but small blind versus cutoff at like 25. Do we ever have queen 7 suited? 3-4-5. Checking. Do we have queen 7 suited? No. I'm just taking my showdown here. Like, this hand could very well be good. Maybe not now, but 8-7. Okay. What was I doing? That's first hijack. We're not gonna have it there. 30. Do we have queen 7? Nope. Queen 7. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna call. This guy's getting pretty short. We're going to benefit from having a deep SPR versus him, too. I could ISO, too, I guess. Like, ISOing wouldn't be bad. Backdoors. 6-1. If we had any backdoor flush draw, I was calling, but first hands we're gonna fold here are the ones without backdoor flush draws. Those are the priority hands in those situations. Then second priority, do we have an overcard? If we have an overcard, we're gonna call. Before these 2 undercards without a backdoor, those are gonna be the ones that we're gonna want to get rid of because we have to fold something. Like 1 into 6, right? Like 1 into 6. Our MDF is going to be almost nothing, but it is multi-way too. Why is it? My C didn't work there. C. This one I will. ISO. We're not on the button anymore, so. Oh, this guy's really short. Fuck. I shouldn't have did that. Shit. I'm thinking about MDF. I'm not thinking about the game. Anyway. Well, we got a pair, so we're going with it, but fuck. Yeah, that was a bonehead move. I was thinking about MDF and my stream and shit. 1 into 6. So 1 divided by 7. What is our MDF? 14%. And then we got to go to the square root of that for multi-way. Wow, it goes up quite a bit. So our MDF is 37%. So we get to fold 37% of the time there and not be exploitable. To not be exploitable, right? It's a king high board versus hijack. Hijack's going to have a lot of kings. Who's going to share the MDF the most here? Probably me, I'm going to guess, because this guy's a 52%er. So his range is wide open. Anyway, we took William out, luckily. But yeah, that was a bonehead move. If he had 15, yeah, all day. But he had 7. So like 8-7 suited doesn't really have that good a raw equity. Like it's not like an ace or something like that. Yeah, like if he had more money, it would have been great. Especially since we know we're never getting 4-bet shoved on. Like by anything, he's probably gonna be just calling with queens and kings and aces and ace king, letting us over realize our equity. But that guy was pretty fishy. So we're down to 48 in this fucking thing. Cut off hijack, low jack. We're in the low jack. That guy's sitting out, so. This guy's irrelevant too, basically. So basically we're on the hijack, kind of. He's kind of relevant, I guess, because we got to call his shove now, but call, I guess. Not much we can do with that. I'd call like 1.8 to win 10, like. He's got lucky there, got a hand. Perfect timing kind of thing. Where'd he lose his money at? He had a decent stack there before. Nope. King 10. I had a flush draw here and he got it in. He raises 4x off like a small stack. I would have just ripped it in pre, probably do a 4x fold. Ace 8 suited. Like, 4x BVB with ace 8 8 suited, off like 30. All right. Check raise. Check raise pretty small for a 9 high board. Oh, here we go. Why wouldn't you just put them in? 2s versus 10s. Check raise. Yeah, there was some errors there, big time. Like pocket 10s here off of. It won't let me put it in bigs. So 12, 24, 23. Big blinds. We 3x. Okay. Immediate red flag alert. We've condensed our range to 9s and ace jack. 9s plus ace jack. So that's terrible. He calls. 9, 10 deuce 9. This is way too fucking small. He needs to be going. This is like a board where we probably want to go like 7,000 here. 7,000. I'm gonna guess about 7. Oh, we got a razor. The whole fucking table's so short. 7,000. This raise size with deuces, it's probably okay. It's not the worst because we have a lockdown hand. And on the turn, on a queen turn, I probably would have checked my set and allowed him the opportunity to bluff on it. Can't really get rid of it yet. 3 quarter pot. Okay. What was I gonna? Yeah, hijack versus middle position under the gun 1, I guess. At like 25. It's probably bad what I did with ace queen suited. Do we ever get to flat ace queen suited? Yes. Okay. I'm happy with it then. We do get some flat with ace queen. We got a million shove stacks we can happily call, like, or we did, I guess. But plus we're ICM heavy right now, middle of the pack, 10% of the field. Versus unknown guy. I have no idea what his strategy is yet. He seems kind of aggressive so far, but sevens. Okay, fine call. Ooh. This guy seems pretty reasonable as well. Like jamming there with the king queen O for 10 instead of fucking min raising bullshit. That was pretty good. Zika is pretty fucking stupid so far. These are like 0 EV hands versus a 2x, so 25 effective. I think I'm undervaluing those a little bit. The 5-4 is pretty good. Like it's 6-7 and shit would be worse. Versus low jack 2, big blind would be, yeah. Like I have been doing that. Like to a min raise, 5-4 off be a plus 0.23 call. 4-3 be a plus 0.08. So yeah, we're kind of saying that these they're like break even, but they're not to a min raise. They're like yeah. So we could have potentially called there, but it would have been break even versus a 3x. I'm guessing if it's worth a quarter of a big to a 2x, it's probably break even to a 3x. So, and like we'll get Zika in position We'll get Zika in position with a strong range. Holy fuck, eh? King will do it too, eh? Really? Fold in the small. I think my strategy versus this guy would be almost a limp 100% of hands. Like, very low 3-bet percentage. I don't know if he has stats, I guess. But, yeah, very low 3-bet percentage. Raising only 13% of hands. So, yeah, like limp min betting is going to be a really fucking good strategy. It doesn't look like they ever fold to C-bets. Let's take a look at that. C-bet, flop, fold to C-bet. How do we only have one after 142 fucking hands? That's pretty crazy. So that fold to continuation bet stat is not correct. It must have not caught it or something. Called C-bet 1 times. Like, how the fuck do we have 144 hands on somebody and only that much fold to C-bet bullshit? Like, where's somebody else? Like me. Yeah, 6 out of 8. My C-bet, fold to C-bet's pretty high right now. 75%. If I saw that, I would be probably C-betting everything. To be honest, I don't know why it's that high right now. I must just not be hitting flops or something. I went on a long streak there where I wasn't, so I just hovered in this tournament at 5 to 12 big blinds for fucking 2.5 hours. It was pretty crazy that I stayed in. I was pretty surprised. Sickening. Do you have queens there? Or queen 9 off. I did. Queen 9 off. And this guy jammed for how much? 14. So it's at 28. 32. 9. He jammed for 9. He called with queen 9 off. I wouldn't have. But I overfold. That's kind of my leak. One of my leaks. No, I'm right. Queen 9 off is a losing call. If he's shoving perfectly, it's a losing call. So Queen 10 calls, but yeah, Queen 10's actually printing. Do a 9 big blind open jam in the big blind from the button. But yeah, Queen 9's a little wide. I would have thought so. Plus, we're in like an ICM situation right now. There's risk premiums, and I know they're low, but they're not non-existent. 10% of the field, like the risk premium is probably like 4% at least. Like he had, I'm not sure what the lineup was here. How many chips did Jake have at the time? I'll try to figure out. This guy had 10. This guy had 50. Okay, the risk premium, I'd say 2%. 2%. 2% risk premium. So once we got in that 2% risk premium, it's going to be even worse. And like the fringe hands are going to want to fold, like king 8 off. Oh god, what the fuck? This guy seems to like be playing a really weird strategy. I'm just gonna call fit or fold kind of thing. Just rips. Do I have enough equity to call here? Eight, 9, 10, 4, 3, 7, 10, 11, 24. Versus the jack, I'm like even money. I'm getting odds, I guess. Shit. Yeah, I was getting odds there. That's shitty. Let's check it out. King, queen, replay. This makes it real easy. It tells me exactly. I needed 40% to win. Like, what's his range look like here? We can go on Equilab now. What's his jam range? Pot jamming range here. I'd give him this on this board. We'll probably give him some bluffs and shit too, but where Jack 8-9. So maybe he jams like King 10, a King 10. I don't think he's gonna jam Queen 10, the nuts. I don't think he'll jam that. Maybe Ace 10, of diamonds and spades. We'll give him King Queen suited like we have. Jack 10, make a good one. Maybe 10-9 and pocket 8s we'll give him. And maybe queens. Maybe queens. And then we'll suit select these to diamonds and spades, we'll say. Okay, apply. We have king of diamonds, queen of diamonds. Woohoo. How do we have that much equity? Oh, I forgot the board. That would make sense. Okay, the board was jack of spades, 8 of spades, 9 of diamonds. Oh yeah, my keyboard don't work. I need this. 8. 9 of diamonds. Oh wow. 32% versus this range, eh? Okay. Interesting. Okay. But we needed 40%. We only had 32 apparently. I would have thought like with a backdoor flush draw, 2 overs and a gut shot, we'd have enough. But I think it's because like his range has a lot of interaction with our 2 cards. We should have folded here. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have to review that. That's really good. That we made this mistake like to learn from it. But okay. Cool. Well, we got pretty deep in this one, so we're still learning. Like, I guess if you like look at the range, I would have thought we'd have more than this. But like ideally, like I don't know if he does this with this range, but like I know he's gonna do it with the jacks for sure. But like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, like he has queen jack and king jack in range and ace jack. So like if we just run it versus those, like I think that this is a very reasonable assumption in a lot of ways. And then we're like 35. Yeah, we're still not there because like he's gonna make 2 pair a lot of the time when we have make 1 pair. Okay, yeah. Okay. Shit. Makes sense though. Depends on how many bluffs we give him too, right? Like if we give him some flush draws, like it's probably gonna get a little better, but like we give him some of these and these and maybe these. Or no, those would be pairs. If I give him some of these, whoops. And then pocket queens and king queen suited as well. Probably gets a little better now. What other bluffs could he potentially have? He could have like ace 10 with the ace of spades too. Can I do that? Double suit select. Ace 10 with the ace of spades kind of makes sense actually. Queen jack. 10-9. of spades, we'll say. I think you probably have that. Yeah, you can play around with it and like figure out like approximately what we're at. But it actually gets kind of worse. 33 now. Huh. Okay. Really good one to learn from. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll probably be playing again in a few days or something. So take care.